Hello, hello. How's everybody doing? Am I catching y'all at a bad time? We got some wind today, but it shouldn't last too long. Just so you guys know, big tournament this weekend. I'm sure a lot of you guys have been looking at the iCast from a few weeks back. A lot of y'all are probably pretty pumped about the HOBIE 360. Although probably not so much about the price tag. It's a little steep, I'll admit. But if you think you got what it takes this weekend, Rey Del Mar, Corpus Christi, Texas, winner is gonna be getting that bat girl right there. What's up, GA? How y'all doing, man? So, we pull over right here real quick. So these are the conditions we're looking at now. A lot of guys probably wouldn't want to go out in this, but this weekend, man, is gonna be probably all this is just gonna go flat. Just it's gonna be at about 2 feet, 1 to 2 foot swells, which is excellent. So it's gonna be exciting, man. Yeah, I'm actually on a lunch break, dude. So I feel you, man. I feel you. I'm just out here cruising along, giving some weather updates. We're gonna be covering the tournament. We're actually gonna be, that's sort of our next series that you guys will see on YouTube. It's probably, I'm gonna see if I can squeeze it out to about 3 different episodes. But it's gonna be basically a little mini series of the Rey Del Mar. Hopefully we can get enough footage for it. So you guys, by the end of, I don't know, in the next 2-3 weeks, you guys will have a really good concept of what the Rey Del Mar is. It's just a fantastic tournament. The challenge is offshore and inshore kayak anglers. Rey Del Mar, in case, you know, somebody's not Spanish speaking, King of the Sea. So we figure if you're going to obtain that title, you got to be able to conquer all water situations. So we have inshore and offshore phenomenal fishing here in Corpus, and yes, I'm competing in it. We all are, actually. So some of the guys, I think Ram is just going to be doing inshore. I'll be doing both. Ruben's going to be doing both, and of course everybody else pretty much between here, Austin, San Antonio, Dallas, Houston. Got a lot of guys that are coming down, especially once they look at the weather report. It's been a bad few years with weather and offshore kayak fishing here in Corpus, but we finally get a good window, and it's sweet, you know. Come on down. We've got plenty of beach parking. This isn't like Florida. This is like Texas, where we just get to drive up and down our beaches. And here's an elementary rig. You know, that's, I don't know if you guys can see that, but that's only like a few miles. So if you guys have been wondering where we've been at, we've been busy. Live on Facebook. We have a podcast. We moved the podcast over to Facebook. The following is just a little bit, not so much because the following is bigger, but it's more of a direct, how could you say this? The podcast on Facebook just does a little bit better because it's more in direct with notifications as to when we go live, and it's just easier to share. So all of our video content and our episodes and our fishing show will remain here on YouTube. But we've been starting our own tournament starting next year. It's going to be called the Elite Pro Cup. It's an invitational tournament. It's bizarre, it's radical, it's crazy, it's got head-to-head competition, and it's just crazy. We'll share more details on that via Facebook or via YouTube as it goes. So here are the beach conditions for day one. It's not bad. It's white capping way out there, so that can get you. I know it's kind of hard to see here, you know, but it's all sandy, and then just a little bit after the pier, it turns into that nice king green. The surf is sloppy though, very untimable. Some of these waves are overlapping each other, so you really got to gun it if you want to escape it. But it's not really bad. I'm looking at 2.5s up and down, so for the most part it's laid out in the back. So just thought I'd check in, holler at you guys. Our last videos have been the reviews of the Predator PDL and what was the other one? The Trident 15. And we've been busy filming, recording, putting together the future of one of our Pro Cup tournaments that we're going to be bringing to Texas here beginning in 2020. It's in a beta phase. But outside of that, this is our next episode or series that you guys will have a chance to witness, which is what is the Rey Del Mar, moving forward with it. How do you prepare for it? Who's involved? And why it's so unique. It's a very different format than I've ever seen. So it's cool, man. Hopefully a lot of you guys that follow us here, some local, some out of town, maybe even some from across the world would one day come down and visit us down here and maybe participate in this tournament. It's a really cool tournament. So I'm gonna let you guys off with that. Y'all have a wonderful weekend, and like I said, look us up on Facebook, facebook.com/Next Level Fishing TV, and you guys will get constant updates as to what we're doing, where we're at, what tournaments we're fishing, what we are currently filming, amongst other awesome stuff within the kayak fishing industry. Later, guys. Y'all have a wonderful weekend. Be safe always, and hopefully we'll see some of you guys this week. Holla.